Hello everybody, this is Abraham with North Shore Computer Services. So what we have here is a 27-inch Mac with a Core i7 processor. What happened with it is it stopped working, like many of these things do. There was nothing wrong with the electronics, the hard drive went bad. If you're looking on how to take these things apart, please look through my videos. I do have one where I show how to take this apart, or you can just find one on the internet, on YouTube. This is not a new model. What is unusual about this Mac is that I took it apart, pulled out the hard drive. Person wanted the data recovered, so here is the hard drive in the center. I pull it out, put it in my recovery machine, and nothing on it. The hard drive is empty. So I was told that they were struggling and they were doing something, and the update caused an issue. So I couldn't understand why would hard drive be empty, but I do know that people bring in the computers and they try to fix it themselves. So I thought maybe they tried to fix the computer and then the process of fixing wiped out the hard drive. I replaced the hard drive, plug the computer in, it works exactly the same, which means it doesn't work well, but it boots. And I'm like, this is a brand new hard drive, it cannot boot. So I remembered from one of my previous videos that this motherboard can support 3 SATA devices. You'd have the CD-ROM, the hard drive, and one available SATA device. I thought perhaps there is another hard drive on this system, highly suspecting that there is another hard drive, but I didn't see it. So I thought maybe it was behind the motherboard. Then I started looking, and sure enough, let me pull out the screw here. Ta-da! There is another hard drive. Now, I have been expecting that something like this might happen, but I never thought there would be a hard drive underneath the CD-ROM drive. This particular machine is an attempt to copy basically what Windows machines do, where you have a small hard drive that this is an SSD, small 250 gigabyte SSD, and a large 2 terabyte HDD. So what this computer attempts to do is have the operating system located on the SSD, and you can have your data located on the HDD. The problem with this setup is that Mac OS is not really designed to be used this way. Mac OS was more or less on a, let's put it this way, on a regular user level, Mac OS is designed to be used with one hard drive. Mac is bragging about being simple, and having 2 hard drives is not simple. So when this computer was automatically upgraded to the latest operating system, what started happening is the Mac, or Apple I should say, started selling new computers with very small hard drives, SSDs. And what they want to do is they want you to use the cloud, iCloud, so that all of the information gets uploaded to the iCloud, and on hard drive only snippets of information are saved, and when you need to access the information, it quickly brings it down from the iCloud. Well, this person didn't want to do that, so they got into a pickle where the SSD, small SSD, couldn't fit all the information that they wanted because it's small. And the large hard drive, they weren't even aware of the fact that there is another hard drive on the system. This is a very interesting Mac that I honestly haven't seen before. This kind of setup. As I said, I've seen the provision for it, but I haven't actually seen a computer with 2 hard drives, or I should say iMac with 2 hard drives in it. This is very unusual setup. And with the new updates and the iCloud, when this machine was produced, iCloud wasn't being considered as the extension of the computer. And right now, the iCloud is actually interfering with using the computer because all of the stuff is getting uploaded to the iCloud and not being stored here. And this kind of setup on a basic level is, for a person who doesn't know how computers work, it's impossible to use, because you make an assumption that you have this and in reality you have something else. Hopefully this opens eyes for somebody. If you know you have a larger hard drive but your current hard drive is running out of space, maybe you have 2 hard drives on your system. Maybe you inherited the system, didn't realize. Maybe you threw away the system that had hard drive 2 full and this was happening. The main hard drive had nothing on it, literally, just some Mac formatting. Nothing else. They did not know about the second hard drive on this computer. And because, like I said, you're kind of expecting computer to be simple, and this is one of the more complex features, where just having a second hard drive is not so complex, but being able to use it is, because you now manually have to offload information to the second hard drive and use it as a storage. Plus, the automatic backup does not recognize the presence of a second hard drive, and it does not back it up. So there are issues with having multiple hard drives on iOS. I'm sorry, not iOS, OS X. So Mac operating system does not really support dual hard drive in a computer. You have to do a lot of stuff manually, and if you're not tech savvy, you're gonna be in trouble. Hopefully this helps somebody. Give me likes if you think this video helped you. Subscribe and enjoy and save money.